Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So today we are doing another swatching because I have more new paint. We have this beautiful set of 14 Graphitint Paint Pans. It is the Derwent pocket set. It's super cute. And look at, I didn't know when I did the unboxing that these are in two separate little containers that come out. Look how cute that is. I don't know why I think that's cute, but it is. So you can have extra room if you need it for mixing your paint if you take that out. And of course, you've got all of this area here for the palette. So yeah, so it comes with a brush. But unfortunately, when you put this brush together, it's too big to fit in here. But I did find this little brush that I bought off of Amazon. It was a set of 12 that I got for under $10, and this fits perfectly. So the only thing is I haven't tested this one yet. So some of the ones that I bought off Amazon for cheap, the set of 12 for under $10, they're not good because as you're painting, the paint gets sucked all the way up in here. Can you see that? And then it goes into the water reservoir and it discolors all your water, so you don't have any clean water. So I can't tell if this is a good one or a bad one. So far I've tested 4 of the brushes and 2 of them are no good, but 2 of them were fine. So this is going to be the 5th one that I'm testing. It's the first small one that I'm testing. So I've got it with water, and look how nice it fits in here. It fits perfectly. So I don't know why Derwent couldn't manage to make a pen like a water brush that fits in here. So I'll show you the difference in the tip. This one is a bigger one than the Derwent, which is branded. So you can see the difference in size. So I'm just going to move this aside for now, and we will use this one. And the lid fits on, so it makes it a little bit bigger. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray these. And we're going to be doing this together. And then I'm going to do it again by myself, just on some cheap dollar store paper. This is my Canson XL watercolor paper. I'm down to my last page, actually. This book is almost done. And Michaels doesn't have any more of it in, and neither did Amazon. So this is a nice size. It's 7 by 10 inches. It's 140 pounds. I do like it. But there's one, the back side is smooth. So this is the back side. And the front side of it, it seems to have a little bit more texture, but maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. Can you see that? It feels like there's more texture on the front. And I've already got this set up for my next set. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I think, is I've already set this up for the Graphitint. So I want to go with the dark color over here and then try to progressively go lighter down here. So I'm just going to drop some water in. I've dropped way too much water, so I'll put some next door as well. Okay. I'm just going to tilt this because I think there's still too much water on this one. And it's not nice if it pools. It's really hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see it at all on the camera, but with the overhead light, hang on, I'm going to turn on the side lamp as well. Alexa, bedroom light on, please.
Okay.
So does that help at all? Can you see? Because it's supposed to be shiny, but not puddly. Anyway, so the first color here, I don't think we have enough water in there anyway, is Autumn Brown. And I am just doing this in my room, you guys. I have an art room. It's wonderful, but there's not enough light. And even with the overhead lights and 2 special lamps that I bought, it's still not as bright as the light in my room, unfortunately. So, oh, that's really pretty. Isn't that nice? That's really lovely. So that is called Autumn Brown. So I don't know why it's set up that way. I normally like my palettes to start with a light color and then go darker. So I might rearrange these later after I test them. So I'm just going to clean this brush. Actually, I've got some water next to me. It's easier just to dip them. So let's get everything back on here. And the next color is Russet. So Graphitint Paint Pans are supposed to be very similar to the Graphitint pencils, which I would like to get, but they're very expensive. I'm sorry my hand is in the way. How could I do this better? So I'm getting some water bubbles. And I think that's just from the cheap paint. So that russet is pretty. So these are more of a muted set. My other set of Derwent paint pans are the Ink Tense paint pans, and they're very vibrant and bright. These are going to be more muted, but I live in Northern Ontario, Canada, and I thought these are really nice colors for fall in my area. That's a very pretty green. That's called Meadow Green. So I'm not doing a very good job of making it go lighter at the bottom. So let's take some of that out. No. So I apologize, you guys. I've swatched so much, but I'm still really bad at it. And I'm getting air bubbles. Maybe I should not be using the water pens. What do you guys think? It's just they're so convenient. And I want to use these for plein air. That meadow's a pretty color. And now we have green gray. I will bring these up closer after so you can see them better. So green gray. Wipe some off and then just, you know what I think it is the water that I have down here has already dried. Oh yeah, that's already dry. So the Canson XL is a nice thick watercolor paper, but it's got no cotton in it. And I do find that it dries very quickly. So let's put some more water down here. And let's try to lift some of that. I just want to see how light it will go. No, I'm going to have to let that dry. So you could see how muted these colors are. They're perfect for landscapes, I think. I see fall leaves, and even not fall, even just this time of year when it's not a bright sunny day. So now we have slate green. So you could see on here, these all kind of look black or gray, right? And it's supposed to be this color, but let's see if it is. No. So we are not getting the same colors as on here. So can you see that pretty color? I'm not getting that color. Now, I don't know if it's the paper or what. This is more like plastic. But I would have really liked that color. And next we have Ocean Blue. And I love my blues. Now, these are all going to look like lead is mixed in with them because they have graphite mixed in with them. Like pencil graphite. So look at that. Water's already melted. So let me just bring this up close to show you so far what we have. These are really beautiful, luscious colors. And you can see the graphite in them. So that makes these more, what is the word I'm looking for? when watercolors are grainy. What is the word? I just had the word and it's gone. It's not fun getting older. But to be honest, I've always had trouble remembering words, even when I was young, which was not fun. All right, so that was the ocean blue, and now we have steel blue. And on here, it looks totally black, doesn't it? Although if these fell out and they're not in the right slot, then who knows? Okay, so yeah, that looks totally black. So these are really dark colors, super dark colors. Let's take some of that off. And next we're going to have dark indigo. Now the next four, to me, they look purpley. So let's see. This is the dark indigo. Oh, that's really pretty. Now, I don't know if it looks purpley to you on the camera, but it's a nice, beautiful indigo blue in real life. Now, I have seen these swatch because I watched a bunch of videos before I decided to buy them. And all the ones that I saw online, this color looked really purple. But in real life, it's not. It's a beautiful blue. So if it looks purple, it might be your screen. That's a gorgeous color. And you know what? That's the color of a lot of our water. Like when I look at the Great Lakes, I see these colors a lot. So that's really cool. Just putting some fresh water down here. All right, now we have aubergine, which looks purple here. Yeah, that's a beautiful purple color. And you can see the water. I put enough water finally that it's spreading downward. These are really gorgeous. I am really enjoying these colors. And the next color is juniper. Here's juniper. Oh, that's so pretty. That's like an eggplant color. So pretty. I like that. And it'll be interesting to see how they dry. So it's heavy on the purples, which is funny because often I buy paint and it has no purple at all and I get mad that I have to mix my own. It's not hard to mix a purple. You just need red and blue. But quite often there's no purple and I get mad. And now I've got so many different purples. These graphite inks are so pretty. I can't wait to play with them and do something with them. So next we have port. And to me, this is like another purple. It's just a different shade of it. With more pink in it. That's very pretty. That's gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not going to touch it. Sometimes when I touch it, I make it worse. I'm just going to leave that. You guys, these colors are scrumptious. Basically all of my other colors are very bright and vibrant. And it's kind of nice to have something different. And here's the graphite gray. Graphite gray. I'm sorry my voice is very gravelly today. Maybe it doesn't sound it. Sometimes I apologize for my voice being hoarse or gravelly. And to me, I can hear that like in my head as I speak. But then I listen to my videos in editing. And they're fine. I should have left that. I was just trying to get all the air bubbles out. Why can't I think of the word for when a paint is grainy? There's a word. Like there's special paints that you can usually pay extra money for to get it where they have like texture in them. And I don't know why I suddenly blanked out. before I started the video, the word was in my head. So this brush so far is working great, but I've only swatched 12 colors, and no color has sucked up into here. So yeah, so hopefully this will continue to be good, because it's fitting perfectly in this Graphitint Paint Pan pocket set. Say that 5 times fast. So look how perfectly that fits in there, as opposed to the one that came with it. The Derwent one that came with it, when you put the whole pen together, this thing is in the way. Alrighty. So let's take a look at these colors. Oh, they're shiny and sparkly. Can you guys see that? Oh, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but my eyes, it looks like glitter. The juniper and the aubergine, they look like they have glitter in them. These are beautiful. Oh, you know what these are going to be perfect for? The rocks. My camp on Lake Superior at Gully Bay, I have a stone beach, and there's so many beautiful stones, and these are going to be beautiful to paint the stones. I hope you could see those. Oh, I don't know if my camera's picking it up. I'm looking in my phone right now, and I don't see it. Can you see the sparkle? Look in here when I tilt it. Can you see the sparkle? These are beautiful. I would have to say I like these even better than the Inktense pans that I bought recently. And I think the Graphitint and the Inktense together, plus I have the Inktense pencils, and plus I have other pencils by Derwent, I think they're going to make a beautiful set together. And on the 14th of June, Michael's is having a sale, not a sale, Michael's is having a free class on how to use their Derwent products. But they have like the Sketcher set, and the Sketcher set has mostly Derwent Inktense paint pans, and then it has, I think, 4 Graphitint of paint pans, and then 2 pastel. So I have everything but the pastel, and I was gonna buy it, but it was $41.99 or something for that set. Plus you get 2 pens with it. I don't need pens. I already have the Inktense, so for $23, I thought it was a better deal just to get a whole nother set of just the Graphitint. And maybe one day I'll bite the bullet and get the pastels if they have them. But look at these colors. These are so pretty. Oh man. They're still a little bit wet. I wonder if they're going to be shiny when they're dry. Like, especially this color. Like, they all are a little bit sparkly, but especially this color. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to do this. They're almost metallic. Like, these almost look like metallic paints. These would be great for doing metal. Like, if you're painting anything like metallic, these would work without going for a pure metal. And Derwent does have a metallic set too. All right, guys. So I'm very happy with this. I think it's gorgeous. What are my favorite colors? I love these 3 right here. I love this ocean blue and the indigo. Yeah, the port is beautiful. The juniper, the ocean blue, they're all really pretty. There's not really a yellow. That is the closest, these 2 here for yellow. It's the closest to red, and maybe this. It'll be interesting to see if I can mix some of these colors. Maybe I'll come back and we will do a color chart where we mix them all together. I would be really interested in seeing how many different greens I could get. Yeah. And maybe even mixing some of the blues together to see if we could get different shades of blue would be nice. But I would be interested definitely in seeing, because there's only really the 2 greens. Well, 3. So anyway, that's it for this. This is the Derwent Graphitint Paint Pan sets. I am so excited. I can't wait to take these out and practice with them. But I think first I'm going to mix some of the colors. And I also want to take my Inktense, let's see if I can find my Inktense. Let me just quickly close this, because I don't want to get paint all over it. I recently did the Inktense pens. Here's the Inktense Paint Pans. So it's exactly the same plastic case as this, but with these 12 colors. instead of these 12 colors. And I think these two together are going to be great. And I would love to mix some of this with some of these to see if I can make more graphitint. Like, wouldn't that be cool? So yeah, I really like the Derwent. And I don't know if I have the Derwent. Hang on a second, you guys. Oops. Here. These are my Derwent Inktense ink pencils. I have a set of 12, and they were pretty expensive. I said here it's $28 on Amazon. That's a lot of money for 12 pencils. That's like $2 a pencil. But look how bright and vibrant they are. So these are my Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors that I use the most. And so these are the Derwent Inktense ink pencils. So I think I could work with these. And with the graphitint. And with the paint pans. So I've got 12 paint pans, 12 graphitint, and 12 ink pencils. The ink pencils are super vibrant. And they're pretty shiny too, actually. So I think all in all, I'm going to have some really nice colors. And look at, like, I've got the greens and the earth. Yeah. This is great. I like the Derwent products. I like them very much. So I would love to have a full set of their Inktense pencils, but they're super expensive. And I would love the graphitint pencils too, but I thought the paint pans are a little bit easier to get a wash. Sometimes you really have to struggle with the pencils to get rid of the pencil marks. You could color with the pencil on a palette and then make paint yourself, but it's just easier to have the paint, I find. So I think the paint and the pencils together is a really good mix. And I am just babbling on and on now, so we'll stop here. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified whenever I have videos. And leave your comments. And in the comments, let me know if you have this set of paints and how much you like them and what you use them for. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay safe and happy crafting. Happy painting, guys. Bye.